concerning that business. What you say is what you will see, and what you focus on will actually grow. And what you appreciate also, you have to use the power of appreciation, which is power of gratitude. Whatever thing that you appreciate. So whatever thing that, if you want more, you have to learn how to appreciate the little that you have in your business right now. So as a business owner, you have to be deliberate about some things. And these are the principles that successful people, these are the principles that they engage in, ensuring that what exactly is the business, that I want to do? What value am I giving in that business? Why am I in that business? Who are the people that I want to serve? So all those things, and what are the things I constantly say? What you say is important here. If you have not picked anything, at least going forward, you should pick that. There are words that you should say in your business. There are words that you should train your staff to say and not to say. When I go for organizations like that, I have a lot of organizations that I train, and I tell them, even though there is no physical cash in the account at the moment, we don't say there is no money. We don't say we lack money. We don't say we are broke. There are words that we say, because words have seeds. They are germinating, whether you like it or not. Once you have sown the seed of your word, they will definitely germinate into whatever thing that you have said. So you have to be deliberate. You have to be a deliberate, creator of your realities. Then you need to, I love that she said that she didn't have a book, record-keeping book and all of that. It's important that you do that. You have something that would help you to track your progress. It's very beautiful, so that you can know, what have I done, what have I said, what have I built, the difference between what last year and this year. So you're able to track your progress. But most important thing here that I've come to say is that your words are powerful. Your words and thoughts actually leads or gives a positive or negative emotions into your life, which puts you into action. So if you want to have that beautiful business, if you want to have success in that business in the next 5 years, start from today, begin to think right and begin to speak right about that business that you have. And that's the only ticket to have a successful business in the next 5-10 years. Thank you. I would like to have questions. And I also like that you follow me on my Instagram page, Dibukola Lukon. We have a lot of affirmation materials to help you. We have business affirmation materials that you can use. We have family. We have a lot of affirmation materials that will help you, because we understand the power of words and how you use your word to create your reality. So thank you very much. I would like to hear from us. Thank you. Mrs. Bisi, are you here? Does anybody have a question? Okay, yeah, from the chat box, somebody said, I'm trying to read from the chat box. Okay, said what you bring about is what you think about is what you bring about. So if you are always thinking about what the word is giving you at the moment, that is what you keep having in that business. So what are you thinking about? You have permission to think big. You have the permission to think big. I know we have Christians and we have Muslims here, but I want to drop this. He said, as far as your eyes can see, unto thee will I give to you. What are you saying concerning that business? Are you just saying your business, let me just have at least 10 customers in a year, I will be good. Let me just make, you have the permission, give yourself the permission to think big, to dream big. Dream big, as far as your eyes, that's the meaning of that scripture, as far as your eyes can see, as far as your eyes can see, unto thee will I give to you. So if you see big, the bigger picture of what business you're doing, that business or the career, that is what you will get, because the universe would automatically bring it to you. That's a lot of attraction. If what you see is tiny, let me just have a shop, one tiny shop, and just be doing my thing. I think I'm satisfied that way. That is exactly what the universe will give you. So when you see people doing big things, it's not because It's because the only difference between you and them, or we and those people, or the people that are doing big and the people that are not doing big, is because they could see it. And he said, as far as your eyes can see, because thou seest well, that is what you will have. So what are you saying concerning your business? It's important. It is going to be unfair to enter into 2023 without having a proper thing you want to achieve. Like, what is the picture of the success that you desire in the next 5 years, in 2023, starting from 2023? What is that big picture? Be deliberate about your business, about the success you want to achieve in your business. And that helps you to create, what is the success that I want to achieve? How will the success look like? What does it look like? It's not about just sitting down and saying, I want to be successful in business. What kind of success are you looking at? Are you saying that before the end of 2023, what you are seeing, because you have whatsoever thing that you see, you want to have 10 distribution centers across Nigeria? What are you saying? Dream big. Forget about the economy or whatever thing you are saying. You just permit yourself, release yourself to see. The universe is going to bring it to you. It is happening. What I'm doing today, I saw it when I was in GS2, and I held on to the picture. And every day I meditate, I visualize, I see myself doing this. Several years down the line, I am doing what I saw myself to be doing. You don't worry about how it's going to come about. Just worry about how you need to keep seeing. What you should be doing is keep seeing, keep dreaming, and you definitely, it will come to you one after the other. So Mrs. Joy or Mr. Okay says, what you think. Thank you so much for that comment. Okay, we're waiting for more questions or more comments. How was this session? Was it helpful? Was this session helpful? Drop something. This class needs some vibe.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bukola Lukon. I was trying to get a better network, so I had to move to the guest room. So I was hearing you, but I was still trying to settle down earlier. But the session was, the little I could hear while I was trying to work on settling down, I actually got value. I always do get value. And for me, I believe the women, everyone here got value as well, even if some are not talking. Like I said, the vibe you give me during this class will determine how I flow. I flowed with the vibe of the student. So if you are not flowing, you don't have questions, I assume you already know everything you should do. And before the end of today's class, I want us to we'll be doing an exercise. So Ms. Bukola, do you have any final words before I take over? Since there are no more questions and people said, I think somebody is saying, no, I got value, really helpful. Okay, that's from for Lalu Joy. She said, really helpful, Ma, thanks so much. Okay, so beautiful. So I assume everybody actually has gotten something from the first session, which has to do with what you say concerning your business. And I used to be in this position as well. When I look at what is happening in the country to determine my own business as well. Like, Nigeria right now, there's no money. Everybody's saying there's no money. So people are not buying because there's no money. But guess what? It's not true. It's what I have allowed myself to believe, what I've allowed the environment to instill in me. And the moment I changed that, I was able to achieve more in terms of sales because I stopped believing what the environment is saying. There's no money. People are building houses. People are buying cars. People are dedicating new houses. They are traveling out. Have you been to the airport? For those of you who believe the notion of there's no money. Or have you been to some weddings, how they spray dollars? So where is that money? Where is your own money? You need to find where your own money is located and command it to come to you. Of course, with working towards it as well, like putting your business out there. So thank you so much, Ms. Bukola. Do you have any final words before I take over?
Okay, to everyone, I just want you to go back to the drawing board of that business. I want you to intentionally craft out at least 5 affirmations. I think that should even be one of our exercises there. If you permit me 5 minutes, craft out five affirmations that would help your business to grow. You have the authority to call forth what's the abundance of what you need into reality. When you say it, the world will give it to you. You are not saying it, believing that's why you are not having it. The day you begin to speak those words, the day believing those things, don't worry to come to pass. The same way people say words like you are mad, you are crazy. If you check the lives of those people, those things, they might think they are joking about it, but the truth is that they've sown that word into their lives, into the life of whoever it is. And look at the people that keep saying that you are blessed, all things are working together for you. You know, my business is growing. I am bringing success from the north, from the east, from the west, from the south. I'm serving my customers better every day. New innovations and ideas keep coming to me. That is exactly what the universe will bring to you. So what you need to do, or what I want you to do, is permit yourself to think and speak rightful LD words into your business every day, from now till the end of December. And you see how things will begin to change in your business. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, the affirmation queen. Let's give her some claps. Thank you so much. And please do not forget to do that exercise. In my room, for instance, I have this all pasted in my room. What I say about myself, my business, where I want to be. So I actually also discovered that this actually helps me to achieve more. I remember in 2020, 2021, I did this as well. And I think a couple of years, I can't remember. But I remember vividly 2020, 2021, you know, all those things, I put it on my wall, the things I wanted to see, not the things I don't want to see, not the things happening. And before I knew it, by the time I was checking 2021, I've achieved like 90%. I was even very surprised that, like, seriously, I've achieved 90% of things I wanted to achieve. So writing it down is not enough. Also putting it where you can see it so that you can begin to declare it and say it all the time would really help you a lot. And this is one of the things I've seen differentiate people who are religious and people who are in the world. People who are in the world understand this principle of saying what they want to see. But we religious people, you know, we go to church, we go to mosques. When we are back home, all these issues begin to slap us in the face. And guess what? We are back to our same self and trying to look at, you know, this thing is not working. Forget all this, what these people are saying. Yes, it's not working because you have already assumed and accepted and said it that it's not working. So thank you, Ms. Bukola Lukon. So welcome everyone to Wire Global once again. For those who are just joining us, do not forget to bring up your video. And remember, the way you actually, the vibe you give me in this class will determine the vibe I'll give you back. So if you don't give me a good vibe, it means I won't flow well. So for me to flow well, you must give me a very good vibe for me to be able to flow very well. So, and I believe that we have amazing people in the house today who will help me flow well into this class, okay? So I'm trying to ensure that my slide is sharing properly. Now, so this program is You Are Made for More, but I'm not here. I already said it. I'm not here to aspire to perspire. So now make people to begin to respire. Because what happens in hearing programs like this, oh, you are made for more, unleashing the unending potential in every woman. Or they'll just ginger me, you know, I'll go back. No, we are not here to ginger you. We're here to tell you what you can do, how you can do it and achieve results. Now, I need to tell you a little story about myself. For those of you who might have known, some of you might not have known my story. I'll be sharing that with you now. So years ago, I used to be a housewife, sitting at home, of course, waiting for my husband for every little penny. And at a time, I tried to get a job, but the money that I'll be getting at the end of the day was nothing to write home about. Like, it can't even take care of my transportation, not talk of my feeding at the place of work. So it was basically, I was doing charity. I was doing pro bono. So I joined my husband, of course, working with my husband as a customer care representative, a web designer, doing that at home. But of course, you know how our men can be sometimes. You are working, but you're not really getting paid, just the home front that you are being paid for. So it gives me money when I request for money for the home front. And sometimes the money is not enough. I discovered that, you know, give me 20K, give me 30K. Of course, I was helping to bring millions into the organization, but I cannot buy clothes, I cannot buy shoe from this money. is only feeding. Sometimes the money is not, before you know, women here will understand now, before the month is over, maybe because of increments in bills, or the child has used more diaper than you expected, or the milk is out or something. So you need more money, and you're asking, sometimes they look, did I not give you money yesterday? Did I not give you money the day before yesterday? And before I got married, I'd been an industrious person. I've always even said, because from the background I came from, I saw my stepmom always waiting for my dad for money, and my dad's reaction. So that reaction always pissed me off. And I said to myself, babe, when you get married, this will not happen to you. You would be a financial helpmate, not a liability to your spouse. And for me, I said to myself, I don't want to be a liability. I don't want to always ask this man for money. And that was how I started my own e-commerce business. And it's been 7 years down the line since I started, and I've not regretted it till date. It's been ups and downs, of course. There's no business without ups and downs, but we always stand up and get back stronger. Why? Because we are not, one of the things that has really helped me over the years is building capacity and also believing in myself. Because I remember those years, one of the things that was like, that shielded me from achieving more, that made me feel that even when I started, I was still in a box. I felt that I don't want to come out. I am a shy person. I can just be the woman supporting him behind. I don't necessarily need to be out there. I don't necessarily need to aspire to, there's a level you get to in life. You just say, okay, the money I'm making, I can pay my current bills. Like, I can buy clothes. I can buy shoes. Somebody asks for money, I can give them. I can give my parents money. And one of the things you need to understand is that the enemy of success is always comfort. So for me, I was not really wanting to aspire to make much, despite the fact that I started my business. But thank God for consistency in me developing myself in terms of going for training, both paid training, coaches. So it helped me to see so much more I had in me I could give to my society. And I had this strong passion to really help people in general, families who wanted to have extra source of income, make more money. And I started training people, helping them to make money. And I've helped lots of people to make millions today via my coaching, via my trainings, people who actually could not afford to feed their family. Like the case of one of my students who was staying in Ile-Ife in Nigeria, who actually lost his job and couldn't afford to fend for his home. And he said he used all he had to get my training. And he implemented one of the things I taught him on how to start the business with OPM, other people's money, starting with zero capital without using his money. And that was what launched him into his millions. He started the business without a dime. Today, he has a physical office of his own. He has even diversified from e-commerce, but still into e-commerce. Another woman as well. There are a lot of stories who actually started the same business using the same method I taught her. The first deal she landed was in 7 figures. That's in millions. And she kept making millions and millions. And last year she did over 60 million in transaction from just the same e-commerce, which I started years ago. Of course, I always tell my students, when you start your e-commerce business, you are making money. Diversify the money. Go into real estate or sell real estate. And a lot of them as well, a couple of them rather, has been able to diversify their funds into real estate, made money out of it. Even I have one of my students who actually, from e-commerce, he did about, I think 14, 15 million in 2020 in e-commerce business. Now I started his real estate business. Now, e-commerce can be a pivot to help you start your own real estate business. Real estate also, if you don't want to start with e-commerce, can be a pivot to start your own e-commerce business as well. So what I'm trying to tell you was, I did not believe in me, but it took a whole lot for me to understand that I had more. I had hidden potential in me. I had things I could offer to my world. I was not just a financial liability. I was not just to help keep the home front. I could help keep the home front and be making money at the same time. And a lot of stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads who have proved this to be right. You don't have to resume in the office 24/7. But however, if you are working for someone right now, I'm not saying that you should quit your job and go and start your own business. If care is not taken, in a couple of months, you run back to paid employment. I've seen some of my staff who actually have, who maybe because of my trainings, of course, had left. I tell them, I'm not saying that I want you to stay here forever, but ensure that whatever you're doing right now, don't use your employer's time anyway. You have concretized it. It can pay your bills for the next 6 months to 1 year before you can now diversify and say, okay, you know what, my boss, I want to sack you now. But don't just jump if you're working for someone and begin to say, oh, you know what, I want to do something else. My boss is cheating me. My boss is using me. If you feel your boss is using you currently, please resign, because your boss is paying you for that job you are doing. It's not free. Even if you are doing free and you feel they are using you, resign. Because when you talk ill of the company you're working for, you will never succeed in your own personal business. And of course, people will definitely work for you one way or the other. So welcome, everyone. Wire Global is an acronym for Women in Real Estate, and it is a community of empowered women coming together to create global wealth, founded by GTEx Holding. And GTEx Holding is a global conglomerate which has over 12 subsidiaries in 4 continents of the world. And our vision is to raise 100,000 billionaire women from being just ordinary to being more valuable by the year 2025. To achieve this, we are introducing, part of what we are introducing to you is real estate and giving you opportunity to sell and make money, believe in yourself, and understand that you are made for more as well. Now, with the help of, okay, I won't take this in my slide, okay? I'm just going to go straight to some slide. I will have to omit them because of our timing. Now, every woman has a potential hidden inside of them. Now, some of you would have seen a lot of great women achieving great things, and you're wondering, I want to be like this woman. They did not fly to be there. Nobody actually rose from being a baby in 2 days to become an adult. Once you gave birth to your child, it took a process for the child to grow. Your child did not leave infanthood to become a teenager. Your child actually had the phase he had to go through to grow and learn. So the same thing as a woman who is here, who believes that you are made for more, that there's an hidden potential in you. I don't care what anybody has said about you. See, they've said so many things. They've told me I will not become great. They've told me I'm not good enough. I'm not beautiful. They've told me that no man will even marry me. There's all manner I've heard that I cannot become a success. I've heard of a whole lot, even from family members that are close to me. But guess what? Once you can debunk all those statements and begin to say what you want to see, detoxify your mind to begin to say what I want to see in my life. I am a woman of talent. I bring solution to my world. My world needs me. There are a lot of people's destiny attached to my life. And if I don't come out, this destiny will not shine. So don't say, I've been doing this thing for 2 years. How consistent are you? How consistent are you? And thank God for the social media platform. It's able to help to unleash so many wonderful women's talents. And a lot of women have been able to amount to different sphere, different areas, different parastatal in life, in organization, in government. So whoever have told you that you cannot make it, you cannot become great, you cannot be the next billionaire in your family, not even millionaire, the person has made a huge mistake. But if you not allow that person's assertion to be right over you, then you've given them power. You don't permit other people's opinion about your life. Once you permit it, it becomes who you are. But once you refuse to allow that to be your portion, guess what? What you desire becomes who you are. Once I began to see myself the way I believe I should be seen, not the way others are seeing me, not the way my family members are seeing me. I began to see myself the way I want people to perceive me. I want people to see me. That was when my change began. when I began to place self-worth, self-value. Now, I have two examples of two bags. Now, these bags are designer bags. This is the black one by Aldo. This is the black bag. Do you like this bag? I want to give you an instance of something. How the value we place on ourselves determines how far we go in life. Now, this is a black bag. Do you like the bag? For those who are watching. Do you like the bag? This is a black bag. Where is are my people here? Where is everybody? What's going on? I'm not hearing anybody's comments. Am I still live at all? Am I live?
I love the bag.
Somebody is responding. Oh, what's going on? What is going on, people? Let me see your faces. Are you still here? Hope I'm not talking to wind. I can see your beautiful faces now. Beautiful. Okay. So now look at this. Because the lights in the guest room is not bright enough. Can you see this? This is the same bag.
Yes, ma'am.
The same quality. But can you see this and can you see this? Who can tell me the difference of these two bags? The same bag, the same quality, the same value.
One is black. Okay, one is black and the other is white in color.
Okay, apart from the color, what else can you see? Looking at their shapes.
The black one is filled with items inside.
No, it's not filled with items. It's not filled with items. So what can you see? In terms of, if it's a live class, you'll be able to see the bag very well. Now, let me tell you one thing. Look at this bag now. You can see that this one is folding. Is this one folding?
Fair.
No, this one is looking rough. This one is looking rough, right?
Yes.
It's looking rough. It's not looking like, if you see both of them, which one would you prefer? You prefer the black, right?
The black.
Rather than the white, even if the white will go with your dress. But what happened to these two bags? Now, these two bags are bags of the same value. The same manufacturer manufactured it. They carry the same what? They carry the same value in the market as well. But the difference between them is that this one, because the person carrying it did not know the value of this bag, did not know the worth of this bag. It was a gift. So it's eventually, it was being filled by so many things and the bag got damaged and destroyed. But by the time the value of this bag was known, guess what? It was too late. There was nothing I could do about this bag. It was a gift, but you know me, I'll just pack things inside this bag, pack load. I beg, you know, women now, put your water, power bank, your notebook, everything until the shape of this bag got disfigured. And if I carry it out, nobody will even know that I'm carrying a designer bag. They'll say, what kind of bag is this woman carrying? Does she not have money for a new bag to change this bag? Now, what happened to this one? But because the value of the bag has now been known, the same thing cannot occur to this particular bag because the value is now known. So the same way as women we go in life, we are made by the same manufacturer. The same manufacturer that manufactured me is the one that manufactured every one of us here. But we do not know the value we carry. We don't know the what we command. And because of that, we have allowed what other junks people are putting in us to reduce our self-value, to reduce our self-worth. I told you I was putting a lot of things. I was not even caring for the bag because I did not understand the value it carries. But the moment I understood the value it carried, I stopped doing all of those things, but it was late. But the good news is for you, it's not late. Understand the value you carry. My value is beyond, yes, I go to work, I've made money. Now you need to understand that fulfillment does not come from just making money. Some of you might have made some fair share of millions, maybe in one business or the other, or real estate or something you're doing right now, but you don't still find fulfillment. Why? Because you have allowed the garbage that people are putting into you day in, day out to reduce your self-worth, to make you feel less of who you are. And like I said, what you do not permit cannot find access into your life. But the moment you permit it, and I want you to do something, it's not by force. So I did this, it worked for me. I cut off relationship. I cut off family members. It was not easy, but I cut them off. One of them that I cut off rather was my mom. You know, my mom will call in the morning and say, Bisi, hey, she ko si wala, she ko si nkoko. Like, she ko si wala, she ko si nkoko. In English, it means, is there no problem? Hope there's no problem. Hey, I hope nothing happen. No. So she's expecting something to happen. I don't understand. So intentionally, I won't pick her calls for days. And I had to warn her, Mama, stop telling me when you call me. There's no problem. When there's an issue, she's not the first person I want to call because she will be panicking. She'll call me like 50 times in a day to know maybe that issue has been resolved. But the more she panic and worry, it will not change anything. It will even aggravate the matter for me. It's not bringing solution to me. Some of them are people who said, oh, you know what? BC, she's going to suffer. I mean, one of my blood sisters, of course, I had to cut her off. Although the whole story had changed today. Even if I had a fair share of the suffer anyway, when I just got married. But guess what? Once you remove those things and understand the value you carry as a woman, you will be able to unleash your potential. And that's why I had to bring up the affirmation queen. And I believe every one of you will do that exercise. Every morning, what are you saying to yourself? It matters. I don't care whether it's looking like it or not. Just say positive things. Say positive things about the situation in your home, in the life of your children, in your business, in your work. Say what you want to see. Now, we have a lot of successful women in different fields, in different parastatal. And some of them are the ones I've listed here, like Ibuku Awosika. A lot of you are familiar with her, even if you don't know Bola Shagaya. So, but I'm sure everybody knows Ibuku Awosika, Olajumoke Adenowo. And there are several women like that in different industries who are dominating in your space, in their space. Now, let me ask you this question. You can practice this while on this call. Go and Google your name. What do you see when your name is being Googled? Do you like what you see? Do you think that's good enough? If what you see when you Google your name is not good enough, then you need to work on getting that profile up. When people mention your name, when people Google your name, what do they see? This is important. Am I just seeing you as a realtor? Am I just seeing you as a e-commerce person who is in the e-commerce space? But what are the lives you have touched? I've heard of stories of a lot of women who actually have lost themselves to their wives, to their husband, to their children, some to their fiancé, to their boyfriend, like the story of the 24-year-old who went to commit suicide because the guy said he's not getting married to her anymore. She doesn't understand what she carries. There's no way she will understand what she carries and the value she carries. That guy will tell her that he's not marrying her again, and she will feel that's the end of the world. I've seen women who all their life was to make their husband happy, make their children happy. I used to be in that category of women, but I had to call myself to order. Live your life, because these children will grow up and they will leave you someday. Your mom, your husband as well. Whether you live your life or not, he's enjoying his own life. So I have to deliberately call myself to order. Enjoy yourself, put you first. I matter before they matter. I was on this earth before I met my husband. My children, they met me in this world. It's not as if they don't matter, but put me first. Such that when you have, I was making money, I wasn't looking good. A couple of years back. I was making money, I didn't even know how to take care of myself. I will still go and buy, I was making money, I will still go and buy bend down selects. I say, the money that we used to go and buy this new clothes, hey, if I take it to Katangwa market, I will buy 20 gowns with 20,000 naira. Why will I go and carry? But my children, I can still buy them new clothes or new shoes. But me, even eating well, taking care of myself, though I was making millions, yet I couldn't take care of myself. I'd rather use the money, my children, my husband, my husband, my children, my husband. And that's how a lot of women, maybe due to one little thing or the other, you find them in Harrow today. Some women don't even have anything attached to their name, apart from the house their husband built. When my husband will say that, babe, what you own is what I own. Every time I say, Oga, the property, they did not write Stephen and BC Akitayo. It's only Stephen Akitayo I'm seeing. So let me have my own, in my own name. Some of people say, this woman, she's blunt, or let me be blunt. So let me know that I have something in my name. In as much as, yes, I'm giving value to people. I love giving value to people. But it doesn't even mind having it in both of our names. But let it be in my name. Let me know that I use my money to acquire this, acquire that. A lot of these great women you are saying today that they're telling you that they have made this, they have made that. A lot of them have invested in real estate. Not all the money you make, you put in your mouth. Some you put back into marketing. Some, of course, you put into branding, because marketing is different from branding. Some you put back into the business as well. Some you put into investment. Invest it, and let it be bringing returns for you. But let it be that while you are in that marriage, while you are thinking of going into that marriage, or thinking of going into that home you want to create, let there be something attached to your name. Apart from the number, I'm talking about physical things. Yes, I love to impact people. I love to give value to people, but let there be something else attached to BC's name, that she has this in her own name, that she used her money and her sweat to buy. That is what I'm talking about. Let there be something else added to the name of Nkem, added to the name of Mary, added to the name of Joy. And she used money to do this. It doesn't have to be something big. It doesn't have to be a house in Ikoyi. It doesn't have to be a land in Ikoyi. You can cut your coat according to your material. So the moment we can understand these little things I am saying, we'll be able to unleash and do better in whatever we're going to get today, or with whatever we're already into. Like I said, I am not here to make you to aspire, to perspire. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people will aspire. I am here to unlock something in us, to make us understand that whatever we are doing, yes, I'm going to be giving you processes, but notwithstanding, get to action, get to work. Because you have destinies tied to you. Okay, these are a couple of traits of high-valued woman. A high-valued woman, she knows her worth, she loves and respects people, she's committed to learning and growth, she's grounded, she's passionate, she's hardworking, vision-driven, she has more value without affair and cars. She's a positive influencer. Now, I want to give everybody an assignment. You drop it on the group. Your first assignment was what the affirmation coach has given you. You're going to drop those things you want to say about your business. Drop it in the group. You have till Sunday to deliver. About your business, if you're a career person, those things you want to see in your life, in your business, you want to begin to affirm it. If it's not working, say it is working. I'm making sales of, and give yourself a financial target. I'm making sales of $1 billion, 1 million naira, 100 million this year. Now you're going to write the steps. It's not enough to affirm it, though, because some of you now begin to affirm every day. You're not doing anything to work towards it. Every day, this is what I want to do to achieve it. Now, secondly, I need to go and study the Proverbs 31 woman. Now, not studying it for the sake of study. Study it and draw out the business principles of the Proverbs 31 woman. She was a great businesswoman. So draw out the different business principles that you learned from the Proverbs 31 woman. She delegates, she ensures she's not waiting for her husband though. There's no part that you read there that she's waiting for her husband or she's waiting for one man to validate her. But because of what she brings to the table, automatically, her husband is validating her, sings her praises. So that's your second assignment. I don't know if more will come. Now let's talk about a few businesses you can do. I'm not going to be talking about a lot of these things that you are saying here. I'm going to be focusing on just about 3 or 4 of these businesses. I don't want to bombard you with so many things. So you can become an advertising agency. You can go into e-commerce business, drop shipping, be a life coach. Please remove soap making and home craft. I'm not talking about that. Real estate, business consulting, event planning, rental business, importation, affiliate marketing. But I'm going to focus on 3. Okay. I'm trying to find, there are some businesses. I think this slide is not complete. So a lot of things. Okay, my EA sent me this slide and I felt I added a couple of things to it, but I can't find it. Businesses I want to talk about. Okay, let me just check. Now, let me talk about affiliate marketing while I check for this slide. What is affiliate marketing? It's actually a sum total of a process involved in promoting another person's business or product. Now, some of you who are watching this right now, one of the businesses you can do and easily make money from is affiliate marketing. You don't need to be the one to start the business. You don't need to be the one to own the business. Just find someone who already has the product. I say, you know what, can I sell this product for you and any commission? And we even have some websites. You can go and check Upwork, UPWORK, Upwork. You can even become an affiliate by going to Upwork. In short, there are some ladies who are making thousands of dollars, millions, who have made millions from just being an affiliate marketer. They don't own the product. They just go to Upwork, they go to Fiverr. Fiverr is Fiverr. Go to Fiverr and begin to register with them, of course. Find people who can do the job. Of course, state there that you can do the job. When somebody employs you to do the job, just get somebody from Fiverr or get a graphics guy. If you already know a graphics designer who is good, partner with him. Okay, if I have jobs, how much will you charge me? You don't need to tell him that you're uploading the jobs on Fiverr. Just if you have a job or if you website guy, for instance, you can build a website of 100,000 naira and decide to sell it for 500K. Why? Because of smart work, not hard work. You are not a web designer. You are just advertising that you can build websites and you already know all the details of what it entails to build a website. You go and upload it. Guess what? Somebody pay you 500K. You have already had a web designer who you have negotiated with and who will tell you that this is my charge, maybe 100K, 150, 200 or 300. I don't know, depending on what he's doing. There are different category of website though. He finishes it, you deliver the job within the number of days you have told the client, and you are making money from it. But one of the ways also you can push it is by running targeted adverts. Now, if you are not ready to market and you are here, you are not meant to be in this place because market is what brings in the sales. If you cannot market and you want to make money, I'm sorry for you, you are in the wrong class because marketing is the pivot of business, of sales. So if you're not ready to market your product and you want to make more money by just posting on social media, I have bad news. It won't give you the kind of sales you want. Okay? Now, another thing is, there's some of you, like in my own case now, I can't run advert to my page anymore. My page has been banned. I've been battling with it for a couple of months now. But what I decided to do now is, okay, you know what? Let me begin to run this advert on other pages. Now, the advantage of running the page on the advert on my page is that people automatically will begin to follow me based on the fact that they already are seeing that I'm having a good number of following already. Social proofs are on my page. So it's easier for them to quickly connect with me other than running those adverts on my page. But now that I've tried several times, several months to bring back my page and it's not working, in order to get me the kind of sales I want, use other people's platform to run the adverts. At the end of the day, you still get the sales. I might not get the followers, but at the end of the day, the sales will still come into my account. So if you're having issues with your advert, of course, you can do the same thing. Find somebody who can run your ad for you and use other pages. In short, my children have 3 laptops, and I asked myself today, was it today or yesterday? Why have I not thought of it? I would have created an account, different account, Facebook account, using each of them's laptop and use it to run adverts. And that way, I would have gotten more results. So always begin to find, don't just accept a barricade in your business. Oh, my ad account is having issues. Oh, my ad is not yielding results. Then employ people who already say they are experts in that field. Oh, I'm not good. Oh, I don't understand all this English they are speaking. Employ people to run the advert for you. You will still get the results you desire. This is important. Okay, so I'm still trying to find my slide. Let me see if it's here. But affiliate is a business you can do. And there are so many people who will pay you for being an affiliate marketer. They don't even need to know your company. They don't need to know your office in most cases. All they need is that, can you do the job? And you show them that you can do the job. Maybe get sample of website the web developer has done before, which he has sent to you. Send it to them, and of course, once they approve it, then you'll be able to get the job for yourself. Okay, I'm still trying to find my correct slide. Okay, so I found my correct slide now. Let me begin to share that with us. I hope someone is learning something in the house. If you have your question, begin to note that down, and I'll take them in a short while. So are we learning something already? Are we learning something? Please type in the comment box if you're learning something already. So ladies who are working, who do not have time, like I said, affiliate marketing is one of the businesses you can do and make money from. Are we learning something? Everybody, please let me know. Okay, yes. Yes, I'm getting a yes, I'm learning. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so I have about 5 yes, and that's good. Okay, this is just me receiving some awards. Yeah, this is me on TVC. So I use this video. I had just 2,000, barely about 2,000 followers on Instagram, and I ran a targeted ad to create awareness, get more people to like my page, and it gave me millions in sales. Millions in sales, just this video. This is one of my students who actually is in Dubai and started with 15,000 naira, no, 35,000 naira Nigerian currency, and set his wife up in business. And the wife has turned that money into millions today, 35,000 naira, which he used to set up the business for his wife after he had learned from me, and is making millions today. Now, this is another testimony of this student. Said the knowledge imparted on me, though I couldn't continue, has taken me from zero to where I am today. And for that, I am forever taking me from zero to where I am today, and for that, I'm forever grateful. You're a blessing to this generation. Because of this, and for the sake of my conscience, I will appreciate if you permit me to return the favor. Okay, please say yes. Okay, this is from a student, from the e-commerce student as well. I already told you. So I also need you to know that our thoughts are very magnetic powers. I think I've already said this. I'm not going to say it again. I'll just read it through. Write out a list of your goals and say it 20 times daily. Yes, you can practice saying your goals out and what you want to see in your business 20 times daily. Is one of the secrets, one of my secrets. So you can do that. Now, in order to create wealth, you must be willing to do what others are not doing today in order to enjoy what others are not enjoying tomorrow. This is actually so true. So you must be able to deprive yourself. I remember I was listening to one of my coaches yesterday. No, if you find me working even from home, there's content going through me. I have coaches that are not even in Nigeria, listening to them, eating them, rather than wasting my time as I want to be watching movies all day. Why? Because I want to do what my mates are not doing so that I can be where I want to be tomorrow. So I can enjoy tomorrow. Let me starve myself of some things so I can enjoy tomorrow. Now, key reasons why people need money. People need money because they want to live a better life. Some because they want to help others. That's why they need money. Some because they want to pepper them to show that I have arrived. That those who say I will not make it, now maybe this, I don't make them. So ask yourself, why do you want to make money? Now, this is a screenshot of my students. 20 million naira transaction, single transaction. We've had 70 million naira transaction. Now, this is from my Kenya student, and she's, for my last conversation with her this week, she's about to open a physical store. I always tell my students, don't open a physical store if you don't have one. Start with your online store. And she actually started making, so for those of you who saw maybe, you can make 2 million naira, it's possible. You can begin to do 2 million naira every month. And she began to make $10,000 every month. That's even more than 2 million naira that she was making every month from just selling products. We started towards the end of the year last year. And I remember she was downcasted. She was running adverts. She wasn't making sales. So I spoke to her. Say what you want to see in the business. Declare it. It will take a while, but it will come to pass. And be consistent. Don't stop running your adverts. Just check it. Is your targeting good enough? She didn't employ anybody to run the ad for her. She's the one running an advert. And she got sales in returns. Okay, so let's move forward. I'm showing this. These are women. These testimonials I'm showing now intentionally. I'm showing you testimonials of women who have made 7 figures, millions from their industry. Now, this is also another student of mine who has even moved to become a close friend and sister. He said, Madam B, I just finished my account for the year 2021, and we did 125,600 US dollars. That's about 68 million when I did the approximation. I thank you for all the support, encouragement, tips, and everything. Thank you for the sisterhood, genuine, godly sisterhood. Thank you, ma. So I'm just trying to encourage someone here. If this woman can do it, what is stopping you? You are the limitation you have put and placed on yourself. As I'm showing you these testimonials, I want you to also be jacked up in your spirit that you can make money. You can make money. It's not just about unleashing your potential. You can make money from your potential. There's no potential that is supposed to not to make you money. But if you have a passion and the passion will not bring you profit, Biko, leave your passion. Go and do the one that will bring you profits. When you now make the profits, then go and do your aspire to perspire passion. No problem. But a lot of people mistake, passion to profit, passion to profit. There are some passion that are not going to fetch you money sometimes. They might fetch you money, but they will take longer. So you need to do a lot of aspire to aspire before the money will come. But there are some passion that won't lead to profit. So please focus on the one that will bring you profit first. Before you start carrying and say, no, we've been doing this thing for 10 years. If you've been doing this for 10 years, no result, because drop it and find another thing to do. 5 important steps to succeed in any business. Number 1, pick a niche for yourself. I want to be a real estate guru. Now, I'm technically in the real estate space in a way. On my page, you won't see me go all out talking so much about real estate. But I'm still in real estate. My students who have made money have bought real estate from our company. Some have even sold for our company. But you won't see me really announcing because I already have the community I can leverage on. These people have paid me. Some have paid me 3 million naira for me to be their coach. Some paid me, maybe some have gotten my training or something. And it's easier for me to sell to someone who already has paid 3 million naira, 2 million naira for me to coach them. It's easier to sell to such individuals. But I decided to pick my niche in e-commerce. Now, e-commerce is all encompassing. If I pick real estate, I'm still in e-commerce because I'm using e-commerce to sell real estate. If I'm in e-commerce, I'm still selling my products when it comes to my kiddies wears, and I'm still training people. I'm still doing e-commerce because e-commerce is broad. So I decided to, number one, the first thing I did was to pick a niche. I defined my niche. So once I defined my niche, other people were throwing other things to me, but I said, no, this is the niche I have picked, and I want to focus on the niche. So one of the things I now did was to get the necessary skill I needed to help me in my industry. In short, I wish I was intensifying more. Sometimes I do say that I wish I intensified more, like I am doing now years ago when I just started. Why? Because I had a lot of people at my disposal that could help me. So in as much as they were helping me, I was learning because I knew nothing about digital marketing. I knew nothing about the online space. I knew virtually nothing. So I have these people who were able to help me, put me through, who were working for us. So I was maximizing them. They were working for me as well. But I wish I learned more faster. Maybe I would have gotten about 600,000 followers and made more profits or made more sales like I have done today. But it doesn't mean that I cannot still do that. That's just a limitation. And please, you also need to understand that sometimes if you do not plan it well, some followers will never bring you profits. So you also have to plan the kind of people that follow you. If I want people to follow me and like my page, I won't bring a 10-year-old to be liking my page. I have a age range I target because not everybody can be my customer, even if they follow me. But of course, people equals money. So get the necessary skill, even if you're not the one running your digital marketing campaign, understand digital marketing, at least so that when those people are speaking gibberish to you, you understand how to respond to their gibberish. Now, unlearn those things which you feel you have learned that is not making you to get any results, and begin to learn new things. And one of the ways to learn new things, I already explained it. Go to Eventbrite, for instance. There are a lot of free trainings, free events. Go there. But before you go out to any of these events, master the act of introduction. The act of introduction is powerful and can help you close a deal, even without saying anything about the business you do. Now, during the the Global Wealth Festival, I was quite strong, very strong. Prior to that, I've been very strong. I had to manage myself to be at the GWF. But I just gave a little speech. And to me, I didn't say anything, trying to talk about my entrepreneurial journey, which made some of you to be here today. To me, I did not even do well. I just wanted to talk about a couple of things I've done. But for me, BC, I did not do well. But because of just the little I said, a couple of you who are here today, were energized and you said, oh, you want to join Wire Global. Why? It was because of my introduction. So practice the power and the acts of introduction. See it as a means to sell yourself. Not that they say, what is your name? You go for a program. My name is BC Akintayo. I'm into e-commerce, and that's all. No, that is wrong. My name is BC Akintayo. I'll just give you an instance. This is one way. My name is BC Akintayo. I'm an e-commerce and brand consultant. Over the years, I've trained over 10,000 students globally, and my students have made millions via my trainings, via my coaching program. I used to be a financially dependent housewife. But now I make 7 figures sitting at the comfort of my bedroom, and I've made more people make 7 figures. My goal is, my vision is to be the most sought after in the e-commerce space. To have trained, the way I'm talking, guess what? Somebody who is actually at home, still waiting for her husband for the next meal, is connecting with me. Somebody will say, this babe, she has actually helped so number of people, 10,000 people globally. People are making millions. So what is it about that e-commerce? What is she teaching? Your head kind of spin. Sometimes when I go into some gathering, I don't want to talk about the e-commerce side. I want to talk about the corporate gift items, because I'm into corporate gift items as well. There's a way I introduce myself, because every means of introducing yourself is a selling point. So don't just go, my name is Joy. You have plenty Joy now. Who is Joy? What has Joy done? What will make me want to do business with Joy? So master the act of introduction and be intentional. I think I didn't say that. Be intentional about your business, then ensure you have a mentor. A mentor helps you to climb the ladder of success very fast. And that's one of the things that's helped me in business. In fact, your mentors are not your friend. They're not the ones that should come and pat your back. They're not the ones that should come and rub your head. They're the ones that will tell you the truth and you will cry. They're the ones that will speak to you and you'll be angry. And you say that, you know what, I don't want to talk to them. I'm running. There's one of my mentors that I'm running away from. I said, see, in short, I was supposed to have a session with my mentor this month, one of my coaches. I said, I cannot have that session. Okay? He will abuse me. What he has given me to do, that's Leke Elder, is one of my coaches. What he has asked me to do, I have not gotten to that stage. Not that I've not done it all. Not that I've not made several attempts, but I've not gotten the kind of result he wants to see. So Biko, I cannot go and face him. But I am now working tooth and nail to achieve that result, because my next session with him next month must hold. So those are the kind of mentors you need to have. That will say one word like this, you will cry. And you will go and you'll be energized to do more. Yeah, some of them might not make you cry, but at least they will push you to achieve success. So have somebody also who have been to where you want to be, who has succeeded in your space, in your industry. Don't say you want to become a fisherman and your mentor is a carpenter. I beg, I don't understand how those two relate. The carpenter will not help you to achieve success. He will only bore you with his carpentry work, whereas you want to become a fisherman. I don't care how many times you have failed in life, in business and career, but as long as you can land on your back when you fall down, you can land on your back, you will stand up again. Failure is not the final. You can get up. It's just that, there's something that I didn't know before. Now I know those things. So I'm able to run and I've unlearned a particular mistake. I only unlearned how, Thomas Edison says, I learned how not to be able to make a light bulb over 1,000 times. I did not fail. I only learned how not to do it over 1,000 times. So the moment you can tell yourself that, I only learned how not to sell my bags this way. Now I've learned how to sell my bags this way. For the sake of income, and now I've learned why I only made 2 sales in real estate this year. Why don't I put myself under an umbrella to help me make more sales? Now, for those of you who have joined this training, this is not the final one. We still have a different room for those of you who feel that, okay, I want to take a step further, where you can be accounted for, where you can be given steps, marketing tips, things you need to do to actually be able to succeed in your business. Or if you want to join our real estate arm as well, and we'll give you tips on how to sell, how to close deals, how to make money. There's another package if you would like to join that. It's not compulsory, but if you want to take a step further, because one of the things that I have noticed, you go for trainings, you go for events. If you don't have someone to hold you by the hand, guess what? The success you will have, you might have it later in life, but the speed might not be as much as you have somebody who you are accountable to, who can push you to achieve that success. So in starting your business, I already said that you niche down. Niching down is very important. Don't do everything because you want to make money. When you are too desperate for money, money will not come to you. So do not be desperate. Take your time. Find the niche that works for you. Even if you are like, I don't know if this niche will not work for me. As long as that niche, there's money in it. Try it. Learn about it. Understand that industry. Later, you can decide to change your niche, but start with one first. Don't say, hey, I'm waiting and I don't know which one to do. Now, another way you can make money, and I've made money from this, and I need you to know that you're a function of who you are and what you can give back to people is a function of how much you have invested in yourself. The confidence to charge people millions for me to coach them came from me also investing millions in myself. So I can't charge people millions when I have not even invested millions in myself. So your confidence to charge more, your confidence to sell a premium product has to do with what you have invested in yourself. Now, information marketing is a very beautiful industry, but not everybody can survive in information marketing. For me, I've been able to survive in information marketing because I have learned it, I have done it, I have seen mistakes that I've made, I've gotten better, and I have practicalized it. I've even helped other people have used the same approach and made money from it. But if you've said that, oh, for instance, I've forgotten her name, that my sister that says, oh, she has a meal plan for toddlers between 0 to 2 years for parents. Guess what? That's beautiful. She can package that into an audio or package that into a recorded video, an ebook, and begin to sell that using paid advertisements. And people who have that, children of that category, who have been experiencing that, will be happy because it's a problem that needs to be solved for them. My 2-year-old is not eating, but fortunately, all my own children, they love to eat. But people who have those issues, those challenges, begin to see a reason. And you don't just go and sell those things to them. You also would have given them something in return. Begin to educate them. So you would have done some education, some short videos. Now, there's a video I saw, and I love the video. I had to follow Pastor Kels or something. By the time I started following her, I think she was about maybe 35,000 or maybe 15,000. I think now she's at over 300,000 from just that one video. She just, in that video, I just want to pray for you. You know, I just want to pray for you. Today is blessed. This, that. Who don't like prayer? Even the devil likes prayer. Everybody, you know, I think over 1 million likes now. People have followed her from just that video. So you can find a product as well. Look at my own video. I was just talking about e-commerce. Oh, I used to be this, I used to be that. I didn't even say buy my course, so buy anything. But people started buying because they could connect with my story. So in selling your products as well, let there be a story you're telling. Let people, there's something we call emotional buying, emotional selling rather. Do emotional selling. Let people be able to connect. If you cannot touch the emotions of people, you cannot touch their pockets. I hope you have written that down. If you cannot touch the emotions of people, Mary, I hope you are here to note it down and turn some of these things to quotable quotes. If you cannot touch the emotions of people, you cannot touch their pockets until you can touch their emotions. The same people here, you feel they don't have the money. They have the money. It's because you have not touched their emotions. So most you can, and that's why your stories are powerful. Tell your story. Use your story as a selling point. Just like I told you about my story. So use your story as a selling point. Using your story as a selling point will help you to even have more people come and buy from you more because they can connect. They've been there. If I have somebody who is a single and waited, like I tell people, me, I'm not a marriage counselor. And I'm not expecting anybody to use my templates in their marital life. If you want to use it, fine. Because everybody's template is different. You want to pick some, fine. But I cannot come out now and be attacking single ladies and single men. If you are still single at this time, there's a problem wrong with you. You did not, maybe you are carrying shoulder pad, or you did not actually Put yourself in the right place for the man to locate you or for the woman to locate you. I have never been single. Never have I been, I never waited. I got married early. So I don't know what it is to wait. But if I have somebody who actually is talking to some people who are single, who has waited for years, got married late 30s or early 40s, and is not telling you, advising you as regards finding Mr. Right, who will you listen to more? You listen to somebody who has been through what you have been through. You connect with them. Do I have a yes in the house? Compared to me that I come and say, hey, there's something wrong with you. It means you are not properly positioned. I did not even know what it is to be searching for husband. Whereas somebody who has waited and got married late in their 30s, in their 40s, will be able to relate once they come back out and share their story. That, you know what? I waited for so number of years, but God did it. The person can encourage you better, can instill that God will still do your own. Compared to me that will just come and talk, even if I don't even come and talk and to abuse. But I'm talking that, you know, God will do it. God will see. No. You will still believe the other person more. Because the person is telling it from his story of how maybe I felt discouraged and the whole world was at my feet. Everybody was giving me pressure, but I held on to the word of God and I believed and it came to pass. So if you tell your stories, it helps you to sell faster. People connect to people's story. And people's story has made money for many people. My story has made me a millionaire today. I want to move into realm of millionaire in dollar. I'm tired of Naira. Naira doesn't hold value. I don't know if some of my sisters can bear me witness. Recently, I had to change my money to dollar. In short, if you want to buy dollar, I'm selling dollar. I'm selling it at 850. So I have to change my money to dollar. That with the way this money and everything, I beg, let me change. Even the money in my children's accounts, I change everything. I beg, let's change it to dollar. When I see that the dollar is high, I will sell it off, even if it's 100 naira per dollar. Just multiply 100. If you have 2 million naira sitting in your account doing nothing, my sister, when you hear that dollar, the funny thing is, I think I bought my dollar at 710. I wish I bought it because the dollar I bought last year at 500, I have not spent. I still have it. I wish I changed more. I was thinking maybe it will go down. You know, I talk of maybe to go. If you have money now and you hear dollar fall to 700 tomorrow, before it rise again, quickly carry your money, go and buy dollar. So that by December, you can quickly sell it off and make money. Imagine you have 2 million naira. Let's do the mathematics. Maybe that's on that business somebody can do before the end of this year now. It's a business. Okay. So imagine you're making 100 naira from, let's say 100 naira from $3,000. 100 naira times 3,000. Do you know how much you have made? You have made, it's not much, but you have made 300,000 from just money that is lying in your account doing nothing. Or you have been able to flip that money. Let's assume that you have 2 million or 3 million in your account doing nothing. You've been able to flip that money compared to sitting in your account. Nothing has climbed the money. But 300,000 naira has been added to it. So maybe I'm saying this for somebody out there. But if you don't have anything you want to sell, which I don't believe, you want to turn into information marketing, there are other ways you can go about it. You don't have to be the inventor of that particular product. You can just go on plr.com. You can buy books there. Just go and do your keyword search. Go to Google Keyword Planner. Find the courses or the books or that people are more interested in. Like there was a time, and even till now, a lot of people are telling you how to unblock your ad account, how to run advert on social media, digital marketing, all of those things. I made money from selling courses like that as well. So you can also find, but mine was my original content. I did not actually go and buy a PLR book. So all you just need to do is to change the book cover, change the name. Once you buy a PLR book, change it, then go to Fiverr or find somebody who is a writer who can help you edit the book so that changes the words. So when people buy it, they'll say, I bought something similar before. So you can do that and begin to sell and make money. If you sell a product at $10, do your maths. You sell a book, an ebook for $10, $10, and you have 3,000 students who are signed up. 3,000 students, that's 30 million naira. That's 30 million naira. Sorry, that's $30,000. So $30,000 multiplied by 800, you're already doing 24 million from selling a $10 course. And you know all the things it's going to cost you is your data, the software to record, the platform to record it, and money for advert. Of course, as the money comes in, you pump more money into the advert. You can start with an advert budget of 100,000. So as you are making money from the book, you are putting more money to run the advert. Maybe max, you run advert of 5 million. Max, because of the target you have. You run advert of 5 million, but you don't put 5 million at once. Like I said, you start with 100,000. As you are making money, you are setting aside the part of the money you are making back into. Maybe this week now you made 2 million. You put back 200,000 into adverts because your target is 24 million, for instance. But you can sell a book, ebook of $10, 3,000 students, and you make cool cash of 24 million. Isn't that amazing? Come on, isn't that amazing? Come on, everyone. Don't you like that kind of business? All you just do, you have recorded a video like this that we are doing now. We are going to repurpose this video and sell it for $10. Because there's still value to be learned. Somebody can pick this information marketing now. You use it well, you make money from it. It's when you don't use it well, you won't make money from it. But if you use it well, like I said, I'm not saying you can put 1 million naira into adverts. You can start with 50K safe. As you are making the money, you are putting it back, putting some back into adverts, putting some back into adverts, putting some back into adverts. That's one of the ways I sell products when I'm running adverts. You know, it's of recent that I outsourcing my ads. I'm the one that run my adverts myself. And it works for me. And it has helped me to make millions. And it can help you as well. Now, some of the profitable businesses you can also do, be it a man or a woman, but of course it's a woman affair today, is e-commerce business. I love e-commerce. I love importing. Now, I have some products in the guest room now. Let me show you some of these products. This is some of the things I sell. You will not really see them on my page. But I think for this one, the staff in charge say I should post it on my page. I post for other people, but I rarely post for me. Okay, so this is one of the products that just came in. So we are giving them out. They are Christmas product anyway, but we are giving them out on wholesales. All these kiddies wears. I love kiddies stuff. So we are giving them out on wholesales. We don't want to sell one, it's stressful. But the beautiful aspect is that this product, when you go to Lagos Island, because I've been there, when you go to Lagos Island, you even find this particular gown now from Turkey. You won't find anything minimum over 20,000. Even the one from China, they are selling them at 20,000 now. Quality China gown. Mothers in the house, I hope you can relate. So even the one from Turkey, you find them 30, 35, 28, 25. But we are not selling for that price because we are giving out at wholesales. How much did we buy? Bought it because I deal with the manufacturers. So bought it at the rate of, let me remember now. I think, was it up to $10? I think it's maybe max $10. I think it was around $10. Landing cost and everything, about 10,000 naira to 11,000. I'll have to check the book to confirm. And we are giving it out for less than, I have to check. I'm not the one with the records anyway. So I have to check that to reconfirm well. But I think about 14K, thereabouts, 13, 14K as the amount we are giving it out. Not much profit, just to sell it off. Then those people who are not buying can go and sell for the 20,000, 22,000, no problem. Other products like that are selling for like 11K in the market, we are bringing them in, we sell them for like 7K as wholesaler price. People get them, they go and resell, make their own profit. But I'm okay with that. It might not be much profit, but we are okay. It's about the turnover. So e-commerce business is very lucrative. Only if I decide to sell them one piece, I change my mind. I say, okay, you know what? I'm selling in one piece. So imagine how much I'm making from a product that is barely about, the landing cost is about maybe 10,000. And I decide to sell this for 25,000. I've made 15,000 profit. Oh. Isn't it, guys? Ladies, sorry, pardon me. Ladies, isn't it? I've made about 15K profit. Minus, of course, data. I have to put the space of the store that we always put them. So once the rest of the products arrive, we ship it out to the store, and we now begin to, of course, promote them. So, but I'm trying to let you know how lucrative the e-commerce business is. Look at these products now on Amazon. This product is going for $33. And on 1688 is one of the websites I advise people. Also, you can go and use 1688 if you want to start the e-commerce business. But if you want to go into it now, do not do sea shipping, do air freight. Do air freight, not sea shipping. It's too late to do sea shipping. Your product will arrive in January. So do air freight and buy lightweight items. Don't buy shoes if you want to sell for Christmas. Please do not buy shoes. Shoes carry weight. And because you are doing air freight, it's going to cost you more. So you can find lightweight, but don't buy lace. Lace is not lightweight as well. So you can buy products like this, bring it in, make money from it. So e-commerce is also another lucrative business. I think my time is even up a long time ago. Yes, my time has been up long time ago. But let me just use a few more minutes. We're supposed to end by 2 p.m. But let me just use a few more minutes to wrap up the class. Okay, so I already spoke about affiliate marketing, so there's no need to talk about it anymore. Like I said, I don't want to focus on so many things, just few. And that way you'll be able to, just few businesses. I don't want to talk about a lot of businesses. The last business I'll be talking about is real estate, okay? This is just talking about Jeff Bezos, in 2018, one of the things also which has helped him was people doing affiliates for him as well from his platform. Okay. So now, how do you market your product? But before I go into marketing, where's the slide for real estate? Okay, the slide for real estate, I think, is omitted here, but I'll just talk a little about it. Now, we have the G&A of GTEx Homes, for instance, which has helped many people to make millions. I know some of our staff who came and they actually had no experience in sales and were able to train them, even some G&A members, that's GTEx and Associates. And with our help, they were able to make millions, and they are still making millions today from real estate. So one of the things you can do, and real estate doesn't mean that you are going from door to door. That's one of the things I need you to understand. It's about positioning. Real estate is about positioning. How do I mean by positioning? Positioning yourself such that people know that you become an authority in that field. There are a couple of ladies I also follow in real estate, and I like what they do. Even if I'm not fully into real estate, you know, as I was explaining before, they're able to go out network by going for some programs, some events, meeting people in those programs, not real estate programs now. Also do a little of lifestyle marketing. Also put money back as they are making the money, they are putting it back into the business. So I got 500,000 as commission. Now we all have bills. We all have bills always waiting. Maybe the rent, maybe my kids, my car, your car that you were not planning just developed default all of a sudden. Your parents, like I remember my parents, I got calls from home. My parents were strong. Of course, when they are strong, you have to send money. You have to send money home. So I got those calls, emergency, and a couple of other things I didn't fathom and I had to spend money on. But if I had made 500,000, no matter the bills I have at hand, ensure that you set aside some money for marketing. Because what will give you more money later is the sales that come in. If I made 500,000, I don't mind keeping 100K for marketing, stay 50K. Then use the remaining 350,000 if I have a lot, because bills will never end. That's one of the things you need to understand. Bills will keep coming. The more you take care of your bills, the bigger they get. Have you ever noticed that? You've taken care of this bill and bigger bills are coming. Who has ever noticed that? Please say that in the comment box, or you can wave. Like you just took care of a particular bill and more bills are coming. Who can relate? Now you feel, at least finally, I've paid this bill. Before you know, more bills are coming to your face. Mothers that are even here, can you relate? When you don't even plan for your children to fall sick and they just fell sick all of a sudden, and you have to rush them to the hospital. And maybe your spouse, your husband is not around at that moment. you should have to pay the hospital bills. Hey. So bills will never finish. So if you want to use all the money you have made to pay bills, you're on your own. You will pay bills and you will drink garri. You will pay bills and you will drink garri. See, you will just be seeing poverty behind you, not you that you are watching me. Poverty will just be coming, So bills will never finish. But if you put money into bringing money back for you, then beautiful. You have more money to pay more bills and to now begin to invest as well. So ensure that when money comes in, how much do I want to set aside for my marketing plan? I made 500,000, 100,000. Let me put it back in the business. Let me find somebody who is good. Let me wear makeup. One of the property I'm listing, let me go and stand in front of that property. Do a nice video. And be creative, because videos are now becoming, in short, I said one of the videos, although I've not been able to do that due to some reasons, I've not done a lot of videos in recent times, but I'm back now to do the videos. So I said, okay, I was going to do a video just showing my hair, just hair. And people think I want to sell hair, but I'm not selling hair. I'm just trying to think of concept. What can I do out of the box to just let people watch my videos? So you don't have to stand in front of the house and say, oh, this is house, this is this. You can think what concept, or find someone to bring out concept for you. To do a video, just use your good phone to do a video in a place. And if you don't have a good phone, download apps. There are a lot of beauty apps. So that's what a lot of people are using now. And you'll be wondering that, I know this woman, her skin is not shiny like this. What's happening now? The skin just started glowing in the pictures I'm seeing. They are using apps, so it's not as if they went to use cream. It's all these beauty apps they are using to make it look as if, like this, my sister that I'm seeing her pretty face, she's naturally pretty. But when she used that beauty app like this, I'm talking to Missy Kim, guess what? Her beauty will just be expanded. So if you're in those places, if you are using phones that are not good, that the camera life is blessed, can download beauty app and do video. And find creatives you can add to your video. You might not be a drama person. You can become a drama person. See, I have to tell myself, in business, you have to be all things for all men. When I do all this temperament tests, it says I'm a sanguine. I'm not a sanguine. But because I have been able to evolve to sometimes crack some dry jokes when I'm talking, whether it makes you laugh or it doesn't make you laugh, I shall say something. So, because I've been able to evolve over the years, sometimes it even says I'm a choleric, and I'm not a choleric. Why? Because I have evolved. I'm trying to become all things because of my business. So for your real estate business, one of the things that make people buy from you, they want to smell money in you. How do you look? How do you package? Don't look like the BC of then I told you about that was making money, and the money was on. I think I forgot. I wanted to add my pictures. When my PA sent me the slide and I was adding some things, I wanted to add my old picture, my before. When in 2017, go on, if you see my picture in 2017, oh my God. No, when I see those pictures, I say, shy, PC, you know, try. You know, try. Who do you like this? Like, I'm not proud of those pictures, but I'm glad anyway, because they were my starting phase. At least I'm better than before. And it makes me to thank God for where I'm coming from. I was making money, yet refused to allow the money to show forth in my body. I could not buy good clothes. I could not buy good shoes. So you see that poverty is not a thing of what you have in your hand. It's your mind. Poverty is a mindset. It's not a handset. is your mindset. You can be rich in your bank account and be mentally poor. Why some can be mentally rich and right now might not have it in their bank account, but guess what? Give it a little while, they will have it. It might take a little while, but they will have it. So I have to be mentally rich so that what I even have in my hand will not disappear. Because if you are physically rich and not mentally rich, if care is not taken in a matter of time, what you have in your hands will disappear. So do not just be hand rich, physically rich. Let your mentality be wealthy. So people want to see you. You know, there was somebody I met and I was trying to make him buy real estate from us then, property from us. And he said, you see now, then I changed my dressing. My dressing had changed. My car had changed. He said, now I can do business with you. Now you look like someone I want to do business. I said, Jesus, so then I don't look like someone you can do business with. And that will tell you that the way he perceived me, my perceived value. So you are selling something that you want them to pay you millions and your perceived value is zero. Now, I'm not telling you to go and break a bank, or spend all your money on clothing or to go and buy lace wig. Me, I know where to carry it cheaply. You might not know where to carry it cheaply and you want to go and do follow. I say, maybe BBC Akintayo is look at her hair, look at her clothes. You don't know me, I know where I'm buying my thing. Ads. Because I've been doing e-commerce for years and you want to go and do follow. Don't do follow and burn your fingers. Sometimes you don't know the secret of other people and yet you want to jump and follow. So for me, for those of you who want to come into the real estate field, look money. It might just be two you have. Package yourself well. You don't have to massacre your face with all the makeup in the world, but slide a little makeup, look good. Talk in a way you want people to perceive you. Even if you don't have money in your account, talk like royalty, talk like you have seen money, talk like you have made money. And these are things that we're going to be teaching people who are going to be upgrading today. Yes, we've been a part of this training, but if you want to upgrade, we have an upgrading platform. And part of what we're going to be entitled to, apart from trainings and some of the things also is that we have a program coming up in December. It's going to be early December. It's just going to be few ladies. It might just be 10 or 5 of us. We're just going to be going to, but this is going to be a physical one, not anything online, because we're going to be having fun. So we're going to go to a beach, bring somebody also who can, one of the top ladies and who can talk to us. It's just the inner circle. And let us see that we are made for more. Let us see how we can also set and position ourselves for profitability in our industry and things we can do to enable us to stand out in any area we find ourselves. And now also to be able to close deals in millions as well. To close deals in millions, all of those things will be taught. So we have a package for those of you who are here, who would like to join. It's for 50,000 naira for those who would like to join today. So we'll be giving you some marketing tips. We'll be giving you things to do to be able to make sales, to close deals. All of that is in the package if you want to be a part of that. It's not a coaching platform, but it's just a platform whereby it's more than this platform you have already on WhatsApp. So more nudgets, more tips, marketing tips, sales tips will be dropped there. It's not a 1-year membership form, but for now, we've not defined how long your membership will last for. But of course, it's going to be for these people who are just joining. Since you are the first set of people who will be joining, it's going to be minimum for you about 3 months membership with your 50K. So any other training we are doing, you come for free, you don't pay. So that's one of the assets. I mean, that Wire is organizing, not the mother company. Even the mother company, if you want to be a part of the training they are having, we can even help you work on getting a better discount. Maybe they're doing a training for 50K, you want to be a part of it, you can get a discount for half the price or close to that. So that's just the advantage of being a part of the inner circle for the Wire Global. For those who are interested, okay, you can reach out to Mary. We'll send you. She'll give you the account details to make payment for it. But I'll be taking questions now. I'll be taking questions. Okay, I'll be taking questions. I think like I said, I don't want to speak so much. But one of the things I didn't say, please begin to bring up your question, was about your marketing, which I did anyway. I did not lay a lot of emphasis on it. Please, your bio on your social media platform, let it be able to define what you do, who you are. Anybody sees it, they want to. If you go to my bio now, you see I help women. I even want to change it. I help women do this. I help families or something achieve so and so. Okay, I help entrepreneurs, stay-home moms, individuals make legit money online. I've traded over. Okay, this one is an old bio, 6,000 so in the e-commerce. So BC Akintayo, e-commerce guru. So that's what you find on my bio. So ensure that your profile picture on Instagram is the same with Facebook, is the same with all your social media accounts. That people know that it is you when they are looking for you is important. Then also connect with people. See, how I will know you? One of the ways I was able to know Mrs. Caroline was the fact that she's always on my Facebook page. When I'm doing live shows, although she has attended, this is not her first training she's getting from. I think this is about her fourth. Please let me celebrate herself. This is like her fourth training she's getting from me. She gives away for my training, and I love people like that who are not tired of coming to learn more. So one of the ways I'm able to identify some of my students is you come to my page, you interact with my account. Guess what happens? It's not just about you interacting with my account. People automatically begin to follow you who are seeing your interactions. So some of my audience, some of the people who follow me will automatically follow you if they see that your comment makes a whole lot of sense. So when they say that your comment makes sense, you just discover that some people are following you. You won't know they are from me because you don't say that a follower of BC Akintayo, but you just discover that when you're commenting reasonably on people's posts, not saying rubbish, but reasonable comments. If you don't have anything to comment, just keep quiet, just like their page, their picture. But reasonable comments, and they are saying you all the time on their live show, you're popping up. Guess what? Your name begins to register in their minds. It begins to register in their minds. So you can begin to do that. You never can tell how that will lead to sales for you. I've seen people who actually follow me from other people's platforms. Say, oh, I saw you on TMO. I want to get your course. I saw your stuff you're on social person's page. I saw you're into this business. I'd love to know more about it. I'd love to get it, become your student. So don't just see people's posts and just like and scroll away. It can also help your business to grow. So you can use your business page to do that. And if you want to abuse anybody on social media, please don't use your business page. Even if BC Akintayo is your business page, don't use BC Akintayo as your business page to abuse people. Go and use like fake accounts. You can do fake account because it can help you it can destroy people's businesses. Things like this have destroyed people's businesses. You are going to just talk anyhow because you want to talk, because data is cheap, and abuse people on their post. It's their page. If you don't like what they posted, go and post the right thing on your own page. Leave them with their own space and don't spoil your business. But you can use fake accounts to respond. I have fake accounts that used to abuse people, but I don't abuse them. My own abuse is intelligent abuse. I won't tell you I'm abusing you. I won't use vulgar language. But when I say what you're posting, it doesn't make sense. But most times I don't even have time to do that anymore. I say, no, you should have done this. Or when I want to correct you, and I say you're doing the wrong thing, I just say, I don't even go to their wall. I can go to their DM. I noticed something on your page. I think you should change it. I think you should do this. It can help you to do better. Okay, any questions so far? Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Everybody, where are you?
Hello, ma.
Yes, madam.
Okay, thank you so much, ma.
Who is talking?
Ma,
It's not bringing up.
okay. Okay, this is Olufumilayo.
Okay, madam.
Yeah. So I want to say a big thank you to you. Mine is not necessarily a question now. I believe I will join the other one, then I will ask more questions by that time. Because I'm working as I'm also listening to you, but I'm quite overwhelmed. You said a lot, and I really want to appreciate you for being a giver. You are really pouring out yourself. you've given us more than what we have paid for, and it has been value upon value. A lot of tips. Even if I don't want to come back, there are things I can pick from all that you have said that I can actually
No.
run with, and that I know it will turn to success. So for this, thank you, ma'am.
Joshua,
Thank you so much for sharing so much to us. Thank you. Thank you for not holding back. Grateful for this.
You are most welcome, Madam Fumilayo. Thank you for that feedback. So who else wants to comment? Who else wants to have a question? Whose baby is disturbing us in the house now?
hello, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. Is that who is talking?
Oluwatosin.
I mean, Madam Oluwatosin, you and this your sweet children. Why are they always disturbing you?
I don't mind them. They want to watch the TV, but I'm busy. I'll send them out.
Probably should have gone to their room now and left the children to have their time.
No, don't mind them. It's my own time now. They've always had theirs. It's my time.
Okay, no problem. So
please
go ahead, please.
Please, ma, this the affiliate marketing.
Okay.
You know, you said we can set for other people if probably we don't have money to start our own business yet.
Yes.
I just want to ask a question. Let's say you have somebody that you know is into wholesales, sells, you know, they bring in something on a larger scale also, and you want to sell for them. Do you need to go to them and tell them that, please, I want to do this concerning what you are selling? Or is it advisable to just pick from their page and start selling yourself? You know, just, you know, sometimes the relationship is always matters.
Yes.
Because before, maybe I've been buying I've been buying from her. And now, okay, let me just start something. At least me too, I want to make small change. Let me start selling for this person. Do I need to discuss on one-on-one with the person that, please, this is what I want to go into. Can you permit me to start lifting some things and be selling also? How do one go about that?
Okay, there are two ways to it, and both ways are not wrong. I'm going to use myself, who is doing wholesales, as an instance for that. Now, if I'm doing wholesales, for instance, and somebody wants to buy from, sell my product, so they can either go to my website and pick products. Products and advertise it on their page. But if they now go to my page and try to buy the product after they had made a sale, the product is no longer available, it might become an issue. Somebody has paid them. But if they build a connection with me and I'm sending them my offers, you know, because they built a connection with me, for instance, my customer care representative is sending them messages almost like every 2 days.
Every day.
This is what we have. This is available on offer. And you are chatting me as well. What do you have? Send me pictures. I want to promote them. I want to sell for you. All of that. So it's also build relationship that even when I have new products, I think of you first before they arrive. And I'm sending it to you. Like, you know, these products are here. For instance, now for me that sell wholesales, one of the things about us is most times we keep, because like the product that arrived, I showed you an example. The product that arrived, I think the landing cost about 10,000 naira. Now we have office rent, we have salary we have to pay, and some other bills.
Exactly.
So we can't sell for like 11K, we can't sell for 12K if we are doing business. We have to factor our office rent. So at the end of the day, inclusive, our own profit is not still much. Maybe our profits might amount to like 1,000 thereabout or so. We are leveraging on volume. So, but we are leveraging on volume, but if we now decide to even sell at the normal market price and sell one by one, we'll make more profits though. That. But we just wanted to have a quick turnover. That's why we do for wholesales. But if you now connect with us, like you're chatting us, we are telling you what we have. Like I said, we make you priority. And depending on how you also sell very fast. Yes, because one of the things we also do is that, okay, people who are in our wholesaler platform, we give them tips This is what you do to sell, to put
To sell faster.
to
Okay.
sell fast. But if you sell faster, it makes us sell faster too. It's a
Exactly.
win-win. It's a win-win
Yes,
thing. But if we see that
yes.
you are not selling fast, we'll not even bother. Or you have not even
Okay.
joined our platform. You can't even join our platform for free. You have to start by buying products first. Or join with a certain, okay, there's so much noise, but or join with a certain amount, which that particular amount entitles you to some products.
Okay.
So that we are not
okay.
wasting our time with people who are not ready.
I'm
So
busy.
if you have joined with a certain, let's say for instance, you join with 5K, that 5K
Hmm.
accords you a particular number of products you will get.
Okay.
So with that, we know that you are serious. Then we are giving you tips. We are not wasting our time on you.
Okay.
But the more you sell, you're able to flip as well. It encourages us when products are coming. You are like the first person we tell. And if you have built a relationship with such individuals over the years. Now, because of relationship I've built with one of my wholesalers in terms of air in Nigeria, I rather prefer to buy from him now than to even import
Okay.
because of relationship. In short, when I look
Okay.
at the price, I don't do air business. I don't do air,
Mhm.
but if I have people that need it, I can supply them. So because I built relationship with him and he's a big time wholesaler, and the cost of e-buying, because I'm just buying maybe one for personal use or two, I discovered that it's like the same price after my shipping and everything, arrival, transportation to go and pick it myself. I
Okay.
discovered that it amounts to the same price he's giving me because he's
He's
doing
giving you okay.
doing volume. So because he's doing
Yes.
volume, you will get it at a lesser price.
Yes.
And because he knows directly where he should buy. Yes, I also know directly where I should buy, but I'm not doing volume.
Volume, yeah.
Yes, like the product I showed you now, because I'm doing volume, this same product, some people, some platforms in Nigeria, you still find that for you to just buy it, they'll tell you maybe $13. And if you
Okay.
multiply $13 by 800, you're buying for more than, let's say $13, maybe more than 10,000 or so, minus your shipping cost, minus now your shop rent. So some people, it will still pay them when they calculate it holistically. That is still better that, oh, I even buy from this woman, her own is cheaper than by the time you import and the landing cost and my shop and everything. At least this one has arrived. I'm not waiting. I can carry, flip, and sell. So for me now, it's easier for me to just say, okay, because I know him, he's an wholesaler, and I've already introduced people to him. My students, some of my students who are not ready to do it big are also with him. So he just supplies them. So it's easy for me to always get one piece at the same rate, giving and supplying people. So because his profit also is limited. When I saw his profit was about 1K, 1.5, doesn't make any difference. Because of 1K, 1.5, I beg, let me just buy from him instead. You understand the mathematics?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay, so
All right. Okay.
you can do both ways. Either you build a relationship with them, then if you are actually picking online, if you don't want to build a relationship with them, then you want to have other people as well, suppliers, other
Okay.
people who have the same product, so that in case they have
Okay.
sold their own,
You can
then
get from another
you can get
person.
from another person the same product.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you
You're
for that.
welcome. So you can join our wholesalers platform too. So I've marketed myself.
Okay, I'll need the
Okay.
information then.
Okay, chat me privately.
I will. Thank you, ma.
Get the details. You're welcome.
All right. Okay.
Okay, any other question, please? I can see my sister and Kim is just smiling. Just smiling. I hope you are seeing money. Don't smile, oh. See money. See a goal. Me, I love money. I don't like money. Oh, you're muted. I can't hear your lovely voice. You're muted. You need to unmute. Okay. You're still muted.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Perfectly well.
Okay. I really like your lecture, everything. Thing is, I don't know.
It's pinching you
I
to
want
make money now.
Eh?
It's pinching you to make money now.
Yes. And I want to join the next, the group you're talking of, the 50,000. That's what I've been thinking. Where am I going to get 50,000 to join? Because I don't want to miss it. You understand? So I don't know if you can give us, I don't know. I don't really know.
Okay, you see, I like that question you asked, and I'm going to answer it. Where do I get 50,000? Now, if I have people in my life right now, people in my life who cannot give me 50,000 naira, then there's something wrong about the kind of, even if it's family member, then there's a big problem. Is that there's a problem with me, or there's a problem with the kind of people in my life, and I need to change them to get to my next level. Honestly, I used to joke about this thing that, okay, all this aspire to perspire. But let me try this thing that they used to say, change your network. There's a network determines your net worth. Okay, let me even change it. By the time I change my network, my sister, that's also how my mentality, my mindset, apart from going for trainings, attending seminars, also shifted. Because, you know, the kind of babes I'm seeing that have intellect, they have their money. The kind of friends I have around me that are talking about, oh, you know, one is also into real estate, how she flips property, make her millions. You know, something will change about you that, babe, you can't be the least of your friends now. You get what I'm talking about. So your network actually determines truly your net worth. When I began to change people I had in my circle, people would tell me, Nigeria is not working. My salary is 30K. I have 3 children. How will I survive in this Nigeria? Complain without solution. I told myself, let me try this thing. So how did I start by trying it? I'm not the kind of person that make friends easily. I can be in a circle. I had to change who I was, in the sense that I walk up to people. I talk to them. I can start a conversation. Before, I will never start a conversation if you don't come and meet me. But now I can walk up to you and start a conversation. We can exchange contact. Immediately we exchange contact, I'm already saying hello to you, saying hi to you. If I know you have children, oh, that's the best part. Begin to ask about your children, maybe 1 or 2 things that will connect up, because children will connect easily with you as well. Or you are into business, give you tips, ask you questions about your business. One of the people that my family will be hosting this in Dubai, if they still are coming to Dubai for Xmas, is the owner of Petrocam. How did I meet them? It's not by me looking or sitting down. I didn't even know who they were. Funny enough, I didn't even know who they were. But we were at the immigration office. We're going to drop our passports to get a new passport. And I saw him talking. I just contributed to what he was saying. And lo and behold, that was one thing led to another conversation. And that was how we connected. In short, it's this wife that will be calling me. My sister, I've not seen you. I've not heard from you. The first time we had, we went to meet, okay, before we even went to, we met again physically. I looked for what can I do? How can I add value to them? I was able to package a gift. I sent it to them. They say, no, how much is the gift? That, people who package things like this and begin to charge them, is 250K, it's 300. I should tell them how much so that they can pay. I say, no, ma, this thing is free. Because I connected more with the wife, intentional. I was not even looking at profits. I just wanted to connect with them. I just love their spirit. I love how they were talking about deep things of God. Today, she's the one calling me, checking on me. When she travels, she tells me. When she lands, she tells me. But I didn't have anybody in my life before, but I had to be intentional that I want to make high net worth individual. At times, I will go online, all about this comment, begin to comment. One of my mentees that became like my sister, that is not like my sister and friend. Sometimes I call her business associate. How did she start? When she made her first millions, I helped her to ensure that she achieved that. She would have lost the first deal that launched her into millions. But I walked that through and I was telling her, don't worry, have faith. Say, these people want to collect their money. They are sending me mails because the goods had not arrived. It was December period. I said, don't worry. Just have faith. This thing will arrive. They still share gift items in January. We will give them in January. But I told her the method she should use to bring in the product. But she said, no, it should not come in on time. I said, use this method. It will come in. Finally, she agreed. So if she had agreed earlier, the product would have arrived in December. But it arrived in January. But I noticed that there's something about her that she would just keep checking on me. On my birthdays, there's none of my birthdays that she has ever missed sending me gifts. But she will always check on me. If I call on her that I need her to do something to be in my office, she will come. She was just finding her way. She wasn't giving me money, oh, please. It wasn't about money. And the gift wasn't that it was one big gift. No. But she made sure that she kept that. She was always keeping in touch. And she said something. She ensured that she wanted to have results, to just make me happy. To just say that this woman has put so much effort to train me. I must make her happy. I must give her, if not for anything, let me make this woman proud. And that was it. Oh. And now she's like a family. She's even a family, not like a family. Then anything that is new in the business, before I even tell any of the students, honestly, I'll just discover that I've chatted her up. I've told her, do this, sell this. And before I knew it, she was getting more results. But she was the one that found her way to connect with me, not me finding my way to connect with her. So you might be the one that need the connection. You find your way to connect with people, and people will know if it's genuine. People will know if you are faking it. So there are people as well that even it's just by we meeting online, I've found a way to connect with them, to enter their circle, even though we've never met before physically. We've never seen some of these people. But when I began to connect myself with those individuals, some of them, I go as much as even sending them gifts. It might not be big, but I just, like this Xmas period, I already have a list of people that I'm sending gifts to. But why? Because they have, some of them, of course, because I've connected with them. Some of them because they have found, they've also connected with me. But when I decided to change that approach of my mindset, that was when I really launched into more of making millions, of surrounding myself with the kind of people. I will not say I don't have it. I will say, I cannot afford it. There's a coach I just, one of my foreign coaches that I have now. I have to pay thousands of dollars, millions to join the coaching platform. As I then I say, hey, will I pay so millions? Will I pay so millions to join coaching of e-commerce? And you know the shocking thing? The e-commerce, I cannot do it in Nigeria. They are teaching me. What they are teaching me, I can only do it if I'm in Canada, if I'm in US. And you'll be wondering, why will I go and pay that kind of money to not join these people? Because I want these people, cumulatively in their community, they've done billions of dollars. And I told myself, if for anything, I want to be millions of dollars in e-commerce, not these millions of naira that doesn't have any value anymore in the market. So if that's the only thing I achieve, I joined that community. I'm hearing now this one made billions. Okay, I did this to make the billions. I can do that same thing in my country. I might not be able to do it in Canada, in US, but I can find a way to do it in Nigeria and make the same millions and dollars and launch myself into my millions of dollars. But I remember when I wanted to start a business, going back to your question, I was not able to afford. I wanted to start a business when I was in school, and I was not able to afford the amount of money I needed to put in that business. And I attended a business meeting, and I was told that, okay, you know what? Write a list of 10 people that can give you 5,000. Write a list of 10 people that can give you, or 20 people, depending on the number you have. 10 people that can give you 10,000. 10 people that can give you 20,000. 10 people that can give you 3,000, 1,500 naira. Now send a message to them. You want to start a business, you need XYZ amount of money. Can they give you, not loan, no. Can you give me 5,000? I raised more than the money I needed for that business because of this method. I didn't say, hey, wouldn't they tell my father, this is my family, these people are stingy. I still tried it. And I've given this same technique to other people, and it has worked for them. So in the how can I afford it, you come out with concepts. Okay, can I even sell for these people and join their G&A? When I make money, then of course, I can join their paid platform, get more tips and all of that. So these are how can I afford it? No, I cannot. Because the moment you tell yourself, I cannot, you shut down all the ways you can be able to afford it. But when you begin to put your brain to work and say, I can afford it, how can I afford it now? The how, the methodology the ways begin to look possible for you. You try this method, it did not work. I will still try another one. I'll still try another one. Why don't I start doing information marketing? Pick one of their properties. Talk about it. Post on Reels. You don't need to dance. I'm not even a dancer. I'm a terrible dancer. Or dress well, look good. Walk in front of the property. Talk about it. It could be on the road, you're jogging, and you're talking about the property. I told you about lifestyle marketing. Buy a bottled water in front of you. At least you can afford 1.5. Buy it in front of you. Look for a big eatery or a big restaurant around you that big guys go, big babes go and attend. It's not only guys that can afford property that you connect with in restaurants. Even ladies can afford it. So it is the how that brings about the results, not the I cannot. But please, this should be the last time anybody should say I cannot. No cannot in my class. It's how. Okay, any question? I'll spend more time. What if this, okay, I have a question. What if this circle, after you have done or still feel you are not what their level for connection? What do you do? Okay, you mean after you have done everything? I'm not saying that you start with giving gift though. Even if they say a man's gift, make it room with him for him. I'm not saying you should start with giving gifts. Like I said, because if you have to give gift as well, you have to look at what does this person need? Because you might give some gift and it's not what the person needs. And your gift might not count anything. They might not even remember you. They might even not even know that you gave the gift self. Because I've given some gifts to some HNIs. I doubt if they even know I'm the one that gave them the gifts. So be careful about the way you spend money to buy gifts for people. But like I told you, how some of these people will know you, will notice you, is by connecting with them on social media. Social media is one of the beautiful ways to even connect with people. You can even repost their banners, their trainings, their events. Like there's a banner that I'm going to see on my platform now. The man was so excited when I said, don't worry, sir, I'll post it on my page. Yes, we've even connected years ago. We've known for years, but notwithstanding, I just said, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to post if you need me in any area, please let me know. I'll really, really love to be a part of what you're doing because you're empowering people. And he said, will you be in December on so dates? I can add you as one of the speakers. Guess what? I did not plan. I didn't even think of speaking at his events. Like, it's not something that I even said I was going to lobby for. I was just trying to offer help. In short, I've been following up with him since last year. Okay, you've not done this program now. You used to hold this program in Nigeria before. What happened? So he explained to me, Corona, okay, this year again, I chatted in, when are you starting? If you need my help in any area, please tell me. I will be of assistance to you. And this year, it was one that chatted me, we are starting my double. So when I post, he will comment on my post, he said, we're starting this year in December. And I said, I might not really be fully on ground, but if you need me, please tell me. I'll make myself available and assist you with anything you want to do. I even said I was going to post, and he said, okay, will you be available on the so date? I can put you as one of the speakers. I did not lobby to become a speaker. But why? I've been following up, I've been talking. So if they don't actually want you to be in their circle, it's not by force. They say friendship is not by force. And you don't even just try to connect with one person. You can be trying to come into my circle. So people come into your circle and say, how are you? How is your even if I try and say fine, they'll know, okay, how is your family? Fine. If I try and even answer fine, they won't say anything again. Tomorrow they will come again. How are you? There's one person that I think did that day before yesterday. Yesterday again, I said, how are you? I didn't even answer. So me, I don't have what I want to use my time to be doing. You just be say, how are you? How are you? How are you? I cannot. There's no value you are giving me by asking me how are you? What has the how are you done to me? It's not as if you said, okay, there's something in your business. Oh, thank you so much. I like what you do. It has been impactful. I appreciate. Oh, I noticed something. I think you can add that to your business. It will help you. And so, thank you. I appreciate all. Something that you cited. At least you are connecting with me one way or the other. But you are just coming, how are you? How are you? How is your daddy? How is your mommy? What do I want to do with that one? So you have to also be decisive about, that's why you have to know what you want to discuss. If you don't know what you want to discuss with them, don't even bother. A lot of people actually, they have lost good network because they don't even have something tangible. That's why as a woman, don't say politics is for men. Know a little of politics, know a little of football, know a little of everything, so that when they are talking, you can contribute. I know one of the things that make my husband to talk in the house is politics. So intentionally, I'll go and read about one thing about Asiwaju, read about one thing about Peter Obi, read about one thing about one governor or something. I used to spring up conversation. I know we still dominate the conversation because he's more knowledgeable in politics than myself. But at least we're able to talk and have conversation outside the children, outside the work, outside something else that's interesting. And sometimes he does the same as well. So find intelligent conversation you want to talk. Our time has been fast spent. Thank you all so much for being a part of this. I really appreciate you all. Once the recording is ready, don't worry, we'll send it to you for those who have network issues, but I have to leave now. We've spent the time we've shot the time 1 hour ahead. But for those of you who are interested in joining the inner circle, of course, you go meet Mary and chat her up. She'll tell you how to be a part of that. And I want to say thank you all for being a part of this. I am glad it was worth your time. I'm glad it was worth your data as well. And remember, I am not a aspire to respire. I am not here to make you to respire. I am here to help so that you can actually achieve that ultimate success. You can boldly say that I have more than enough. For instance, my sister who is saying that, oh, I cannot afford it. By the time I'm saying in 3 months, she's telling me about the millions she has made. That's what excites me. That success is what will give me joy. Not coming here and at the end of the day, nothing to write home about. I'm still back to the square root. And that's why joining a circle of women and telling you that I have done this, I achieved this, I made so amount of money, also helps you to scale, get better heights, to want to do more as a woman yourself. So circles like that are very important. So thank you. I'll appreciate you, Madam Chibi, Madam Joy. I love you all. So see you at the top. And Merry Christmas in advance. Madam Adejoke, I'm just seeing your comments for the first time today. You're welcome. I appreciate you too for being a part. So enjoy your weekend and get started with my assignment. If you do not do my assignment, I'll remove you from that group. So you better do my assignment before I take you out. Okay, you're welcome, everyone. Love you all. Bye. And do not forget that you are made for more, and also ensure that you do things from henceforth to unleash those potential. One of the things you should get to read from your mindset is never say I don't have, never say I cannot afford it, never say that the country is bad. Remove all those negative talks out of your life and say what you want to see, and it will be your portion in a short while. Love you all too. Bye-bye.
Love you too. Thank you very much, ma. Bye.
Welcome. Bye, everyone.